To show it off.
That's not the place.
Nobody want to see
Cover
that.
them up. Cover them up. Where the clothes there? Where the clothes there for cover them up quickly?
You know, go buy proper clothes.
Buy proper clothes. Them know nothing about proper dressing.
Now she them a call. I saw
If you
them.
wear thing under the jacket,
I
you
see them Southern Queen, you know. I see them a call Southern Queen.
And the Prime Minister sit down side of her with him wife. I should up front that with a big titty them and show everybody pass and look down in her chest.
Nobody not look on that way. Nobody not look on that way.
Everybody look on her
But
breast.
now if you looking up, I just day in your face.
You understand still, but how she carry herself, you know? How she carry herself in the campaign, she market herself to attract the wrong image, attract the wrong thing.
But today the wrong place, brother. She
But you want me know, most of them are the things right now to be relevant in us pretty. So it's them big program where we have, I will start talking about her breast and stuff. She feel good to see it. Them see it, you know, yeah, them are talk about it. We don't chat about germs, man. We don't know germs.
We are bonfire pan.
True, yeah.
So we are getting relevant, remember, you know? A relevant to them are looking, you know.
A truth.
And with the big program, we are looking more about
we have a bonfire upon our Rasta. We have a bonfire.
Remember, you know, she bonfire upon herself from the get-go, you know, when she start tamper with her body, you know. She start bonfire upon herself. So when we know her country, you know, I held she are going up and I held she make up her mind for go. So when we know us, I send her straight to hell, just today, I said that me plan for go.
And she now set no example for the young people them.
Back to the young people here.
Eh?
The young people
them is there. She's not a
So
role
the young
model.
people, but Paddy, remember say no, the young people them have ambition, you know. She not have none.
Yeah, but you will influence them, boss.
No man, influence of them. She no influence
Not again,
her.
not again. No.
She can't influence me, Paddy. She can't influence enough people.
No, them are young people.
No, them young people, come and proper. Hey, hold on. Them, if me get invited for going, I'm a suit New Year. She could influence me.
You're no woman, Rasta. Nobody
No, but
wants
a young
that
people
body.
need man too. You can't say young woman. If you say young woman, you know, that means say you put the young people into them not a sense. Then you can't say a woman a point to that door. And that influence me if you make my breath drop that door too.
Yeah, hold on. That brother named Janet.
Janet, where you say Janet? Janet, you got talk a while ago, where you say?
You can't do me nothing, man.
Who you talk to, brother? Yeah, who you talk to? Janet,
Not the pigeon already.
how you talk? How we on the program you talk to over here, sir?
I don't think so. I think he might have a conversation with somebody.
I'm fly.
I got conversation with somebody or something.
Somebody, man. So then, you know, it won't be Mike and you're here.
All right,
We'll
kick him out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just take it down.
that pigeon already. I just 25 people for him.
Kick him. Use your boot. Kick
Take a
him.
iron boot and kick him in the face, man.
What we do? We make a program, baby. We are talking about a woman that show no breasts. And because they're not no influence in us, pretty.
Yeah.
No motivate them, no inspire them, no influence. Any influence of a bad influence. And the young people them right now, as Prime Minister, I inspire them and I motivate them.
Yeah, hold on a minute there. Them want win and talk so the crowd, me don't know what. Winner?
But winner then.
President winner. Come on, President winner.
I own a winner.
Yeah, we don't like that there.
I feel one and only. I feel
Yeah, one and only. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I want and only. Step up one and only.
President one and only. Come on, President one and only.
You know, I made my statement earlier. Yesterday was another hallmark. Mark Holding, who only lusts for power and does not care about the Jamaican people. Something that we embrace and celebrate national pride, talk about our national heroes, we talk about and reward persons who give service to the Jamaican people in philanthropy. That word, along with other life-saving events. Take, for example, the young man who saved his fellow mate, right? And the youngest ever Jamaican to receive that level of honor and symbolism. Mark Bowling was not there Mark Golding was not there to witness that. Instead of Mark Golding presence, he found something that was more important to him. I don't know what that is. Right? He found something else that was more meaningful and dear to him than representing the people of his constituency, representing the Constitution of Jamaica in terms of him being a member of the parliament and also being the opposition leader. God forbid Mark Golding had won the general election, he would have sent somebody to represent him as Prime Minister. His daring maneuvers in missing national events and important events that is significant to us, events that we love and like. It's a true testament that the man does not like us as Jamaican. It shows that he is not Jamaican.
Brother, the man is just a money guinea god, brother.
Yes, every Jamaican appreciates his.
Now after the country, we mean the country not good.
No,
A long time I tell you, Mark Golding no one win the election.
he just lost his
Money, man.
and
Power.
for that,
Money in one, man.
he would retire being Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Things
So
a man
we
do and
can
say,
finally
people
put
say no
on
one
him
win.
wall to say,
Well,
hey,
on the year, make my brethren not done.
the level of arrogance being displayed by the People's National Party. God forbid if they had become the government of this country, would have covered in human excrement, would have covered in filth today. Take, for example, what is happening now in the Caribbean. Trinidad and Tobago say, listen, we are in full support of the United States. We did not lose one resident to the attack by the United States on those vessels. But yet the People's National Party is telling the government to go over there and say, yes, President Trump, you attacked vessels that belong to the Caribbean people and unallied Caribbean people. When the home country say no, nothing not go so.
But you know,
The PNP wants to set up
Trinidad and one I next year government to separate from them. We
must drink water and mind we own business quickly. Drink water and mind we own business.
And just diplomacy with the deal, brother. We don't feel no bagga with them. And mind we business.
No bagga. We not in no bagga.
We can't
Not
in America. We're actually in America.
I mean,
In
look,
America, you have to say.
Trump can get up tomorrow, you know. Donald Trump can get up tomorrow to write an executive order and wipe out Jamaican economy. I wonder if the people of Jamaica realize that if we try to go against
Well, you know, so why the people
a superpower, what can happen?
Well, you know, so why the matter of Venezuela? It's alleged that Venezuela give them $1 million US, 12 million US. Tell them have to take up for them. And that, you know.
But Venezuela have one of the largest oil reserves in this world, but yet you're suffering. Why? Because the United States, they put on their neck. Can you just imagine a little Jamaica does not have an oil reserve or have anything? Listen, man, you keep
Because they're not treat the people them good over there.
mind own a business.
Like a communist, real communist. People have nothing.
The comrades are not holding, and there's not one sensible support of the People's National Party who's holding Mark Golding and the senior members to account to say, listen man, a foolishness. A time for the change of the strategy, come to Parliament, follow the standing order, do the people business, and allow the Jamaican people to judge you based on your merit.
Yes, I.
Not one sensible somebody that will tell you that.
Yes, I. All right, hold it this up, winner. 100 life.
Yeah, when I go one.
Yeah, man, we are going some fire upon the lunatic. What my man call him in the parliament? What we call him? Nincompoop. Yeah, man. Why me say them is nincompoop over there, so man? Because the woman I tell you 3 times. I make 4 times. And you still come ask question after you just ask make statement. One of you ask a question. You know the difference between a question and a statement, brother?
They don't know. They want
4
to go
times
for
them
man
still come on a statement.
They want to go on monologue and chatting and I try spin narrative. But I'm glad how they needed it today. I pray so they don't come back in the parliament. I don't like stand, I don't like staying, but I just get update on it. Yeah, but none of that they may really come about it because they don't know. They say one by one they go to jail
And them are going to jail.
Venezuela.
What
Venezuela thing I catch.
What I make announcement here. I big up Miss Faye Bantan Graham for receiving her honors for 50 years of teaching. So big up Miss Faye Bantan Graham to get your award for 50-year teaching the youth. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Go on, my brother. 100. 100. 100, go on now.
In him there, yeah, I just 23. So him man say, yeah man, is the Venezuela thing I catch traction, you know, so and that the more that me kinda really in point to this say. It's like say, I don't know if you hear about it, it's like say them the PMP them, it is alleged that they collect money from Venezuela for run them campaign.
Yeah.
$12 million being quoted.
Yeah.
So them end up lose. So you know Trump and all these things. So all of the necessary background information I get dig up. So in due time, what we get released, I get release, and who we get sanctioned, I get sanctioned. So when them a do them a call upon the PMP, them know for them come out and is either deny the allegations or affirm it, and then so we can really save the Jamaican name from any international scrutiny. Right?
Yes.
But
And it's like they bring the money in our country illegal.
it's illegal.
Yeah, you're bringing the money illegal in our country. That's a crime. There's no way you're supposed to just bring back a plane, come drop off 12 million US. And gone. And you take it and I run a company. Huh?
Like a breach of the custom act, you know.
Of course. I know, sir, go.
Custom act, you know. You can be charged, you know.
I know, sir, go, brother. You see, just like how the traffic go to them and investigate it and I charge them. That's the same thing to happen to them people right now. Right now. Them to investigate them with this 12 million US.
Yeah, but we don't want it to be a hearsay talk. I'm not really go so. That is what, you know. So people investigate if 12 million come. I mean, if 12 million coming on, banking system has to get involved or exchange 12 million. 12 million and a little bit of money in the party. I'm not money that, you know.
Well, listen to clip here. Listen to clip here. No, mute to the mic. Listen this.
Campaign money from Venezuelan Maduro. The National Party took campaign donations from Nicolas Maduro right in the middle of an international conflict involving Venezuela, the US, and no CARICOM. Yes, it's hypothetical, but if that were true, it could change Jamaica's political story overnight. Let's unpack the possible fallout from the law to foreign relations to how Jamaicans would react in the streets. To start, let's remember who Maduro is. The Venezuelan president accused by the US and others of running an authoritarian regime. CARICOM countries, including Jamaica, have tried to walk a diplomatic tightrope, keeping peace with both sides. The GLP government has generally sided with, Western democratic principles, even recognizing Juan Guaido at one point. The PNP, meanwhile, has a history of solidarity with, socialist movements from Cuba to Chavez of Venezuela. So if money from Maduro even reached the PNP's campaign, it wouldn't just be about funding, it would be about foreign influence and national loyalty, right? So under Jamaica's Representation of the People Act, you know that no political party can accept foreign campaign donations. It's illegal, plain and simple. The ECJ, which is the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, established strict rules to protect transparency after repeated scandals over what they call dark money. So if a foreign government, especially one under sanctions like Maduro, was proven to have funded a Jamaican political party, it would trigger criminal investigations and a potential constitutional crisis. That kind of breach, guys, wouldn't just embarrass the party, the PNP party, it would drag Jamaica into international controversy. Now picture the international reaction. The United States would not take it lightly. Washington could view it as Jamaica leaning toward a regime it openly condemns. Notice I did not say the PNP leaning toward. I said Jamaica because the truth is it would reflect negatively on Jamaica. CARICOM leaders would be forced to respond. Yes? And we just saw it days ago where they had a meeting and put out their press release. Diplomats would have to scramble to contain the damage, but by then the world headlines would already be saying Venezuela's money found in Jamaica's election. Imagine the global embarrassment that would cause. What about the political fallout at home? Here at home, the JLP would go on the offensive, demanding answers, maybe even calling
Caroline,
for
send a
resignations
request,
or
Caroline.
a full commission of inquiry. Social media would erupt, the hashtags would be brutal, and every radio show from IRA FM to Nationwide would be asking, how deep does this go? The PNP base would be split. Some would defend the party, others would say enough is enough. And average Jamaicans, already tired of political corruption, would just shake their heads and say, what a bunch of sellouts. What about the economic ripple? The money problem? If foreign donors are linked to sanctioned regimes, it could jeopardize Jamaica's credibility with investors, lenders, and international agencies. Even the IMF or World Bank could rethink negotiations, fearing that politics here is being bought and sold by outsiders. For a small island economy, that depends on trust.
Jamaican Jew
It's
is
no
here.
small matter. Here's the bigger question, guys.
You gotta get cousin Jesus Christ is here.
Well,
Come to church with us. Church is a place of security.
Well, on.
Question, guys. Beyond the politics, there's a deeper issue. Who really owns our democracy? Are we voting based on ideas or are we being influenced by hidden foreign dollars? Jamaica's independence isn't just about the land and flag. It's about the integrity of our political system. If that system can be bought by outsiders, then our sovereignty isn't secure. Even though this is a what-if scenario, because the PNP has not come out and said anything to the country at this critical time, it's a what-if situation. It should make us all think seriously about transparency, campaign reform, and patriotism. Foreign money, no matter where it comes from, has no place in Jamaican politics. The PNP can remain silent as they want, because they may not take into consideration the seriousness of what is being circulated, and also the fact that they owe the Jamaican people a response and also accountability. They preach about accountability, but something as serious as this, a geopolitical crisis really, that brought CARICOM leaders in a meeting, you would think that they would come out and clear the air and clear the name, but they haven't done it. As of right now, we don't know if they will. We are not like the mainstream media, and I think I'm urging Jamaicans to continue talking about this issue until the PNP finds the decency to come out and address it, because in the grand scheme of things, it is Jamaica's name who is going to be called first. It's not going to be the PNP's name. So when the disgrace come down, if it does, we don't want to be implicated in it, and the appropriate thing to do is to clear the air. When you do that, it shows that you regard your people and you regard accountability and you feel accountable to the people. What is going on? Why is it that they won't say anything, and it cannot be that they don't know the implications if they actually took campaign donation. I mean, any sensible person would have looked on the situation and said, boy, if them never take none, them would have come and contact long time. But even so, I still don't want to cast any aspersions on them or make any judgment. We are awaiting the response from the People's National Party to these allegations. As Jamaica moves closer to another election cycle, guys, they should remind us that the real power lies with informed citizens of Jamaica. The media will have a responsibility.
All right, hold it there, sir. What may I say about that? Imagine PMP did win. And the American them here say Venezuela they give them 12 million US and the American them investigate it and find out it's true. America have ways to find out things, you know. You know, so they would have linked Jamaica now with Venezuela. And would have some warship out in the sea front of our yard. Jamaica then, right now. Jamaica with them. If it PMP them it win.
Because that will look like them will try. We are trying to
start Jamaica right now.
But may I say that will look like we are trying to start a movement, you know, right? Which is what Venezuela, which is what thing they are trying for America try for knock down pan, right? Like creating a coup or some sort of movement. But they don't know say in a history the PMP always trying to align itself and send a message against and I try to send a message against America. And I try to align itself with various people like Argentina and Cuba.
If something like that would really go on, America would have jumped on that already. We have to look on it on a wider scale, so whatever we have to spread propaganda for our own self. Because something like that really took us no, but all we know and them have more bigger intelligence than we.
Mm-hmm. You have a point still.
They made them feel intelligence better than our little social media intelligence, you know, speaking.
Yeah, we
have a point still.
So we be careful how we create a propaganda for ourselves. And we are saying then, and never go so true. America, that's
alleged, you know, alleged.
But just like how they said, the Prime Minister have 28 bank book, and then him thief this and thief $3 trillion, and they run with it, and you know, we know, so not go so.
So that's a different something. That is
something where we don't see no documents.
But that's what we don't want to read.
The money, you know, and after that, them seize the money, you know, 100.
But you know, but Ian, that's what we don't want to reach. We don't want to reach a point where it's an unfold road. We don't want what we are trying to do, you know, we don't want to reach a point because as the man, the person rightfully say, I know there's a PNP name one I go call like the country and the country and a whole I go get this
but well I know. We not remember now, we not even hear the government itself. I talk about it either.
Let me ask a question. When the other time when they take the money from the other company or whatever, how long did it take to come out?
No, but guess what to that now, Jimmy? Guess what to that now? That we have documentation to show.
But how you know it's a documentation or did they?
That's the real truth. We want to wait till it start to come. We start to talk about it.
I hear you. I get you.
Yeah, buddy. You understand me? I said, G, make we see documentation, then we start to lick it.
But sometimes you have to talk to
no, man. Because sometimes, you know,
we can't put on the past PMP, you know.
We can't put on the past, we are human beings. We want to take up something. And I run and we look stupid.
A two faces car. I want two face car. What's enough? We don't want to spread the propaganda. Right? But at the same time, as we are saying, we don't want to reach a stage where America find a file and feel name involved. So a two ball we are juggling at the same time.
They are playing for land of Jamaica. They are playing for land of Jamaica. You have to get clearance. You can't just land anyone you put on a man. We will go meet it up the door.
Then that the way you say them a request flight.
No, but party, that means once a plane land, there's evidence that the plane land. It's documented. It have to document it.
Exactly.
What the purpose to use the airspace for? You have to pick up the dignitary. Who was the dignitary? Remember, so one time Cliff Hughes, remember now, so Cliff Hughes, he gets sued too, you know, remember good? Remember good when why Cliff Hughes have to apologize to PJ? I see him, money argument, you know, playing land, and PJ upon it. Cliff Hughes played dearly.
But look how much thing they do Andrew. And nobody look how them talk say Andrew take money from Batman over America.
Yeah,
And
but lie. And then, see there? A lie. So you want we now start to practice. See him trading keeper.
All right, all I'm here from Caroline. Caroline. Yeah, Caroline, we here now.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, evening.
How are you?
Yeah, we are right today up on the battlefield.
Oh, as usual.
Yeah, man.
Right. Well, you know, I did a little research on the whole campaign thing with Venezuela. And what it is saying is that if they took money from Venezuela, it would be illegal, corrupt.
Yeah.
Pass.
You coming up, Caroline? Yeah, what you say now?
Right. So what I'm saying is that if they took the money from Venezuela, it would be a major problem because then the persons or the people in the party that took it could face criminal charges.
Yes.
You know, but I am not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything to support it that it actually happened. I don't know if it's a rumor or it's something that have not.
Yeah, that's why we have to say. That's why we have to say allege.
Right.
We say allegedly. We hear that.
Come on, you know, factual. No facts. It's not facts.
I have to agree with the gentleman who was speaking earlier. The rumors are dangerous. Not just because it would destroy the PFP, but it would destroy Jamaica. Right? And follow, geopolitical follow with something that
Can your mic, we not talk straight on the phone, man. You're not enough.
Oh, I don't know. I was saying that the repercussion geopolitically would be disastrous. That's an avenue that I am not willing to go down. As you mentioned, but I leave that one alone. If it's true, then the truth will come to light, but I'm not going to add no flavor. Too dangerous.
So, that's exactly what I say. Even if it goes up, make the documentation show for it that we just at the traffic bureau there was a withdrawal and a deposit because 12 million split it can't just disperse in a year. It have to bring and once a Jamaica come, it have to flow through the country. A little bit of money that.
But
So-
I think the traffic euro money was sent back, right?
Because it was documented.
So, Carl, send back, we don't know.
No, whether or not somebody in the Dutch went to prison for it, you know. Somebody went
But
to
the
prison
people
in
in
the Dutch.
Jamaica, Punko said no, we never go back.
So because
In Jamaica, they get charged, but them out, the case and just spread, dilute out and not.
but Spitty, you have to remember again. It's again that you have to remember that Venezuela is under embargo.
Venezuela
Venezuela is under a US embargo. You know.
Sweetie, let him buy box and then you bring that back.
Oh,
I think it's better you let him take mine. I will just join back later because I
Them
need
take
to-
my own sweetie, can I deal with my grandson? So me join.
Yeah, Venezuela is under embargo. You know, so using the US currency that they were embargoing and them not on the Swift system, so how them forget US I use them currencies. Me not say something goes on.
They can't get US, man. No, the money
All
for
right,
them.
cool. So once you use the US currency, and trade with it, an embargo, and them find out that you take somebody else, that person is going to be investigated immediately, you know. Once a currency where you use, if they give them Venezuela money, you know, so be it, America won't want to get involved in that.
Yeah.
Once the US currency, America have to, the federal government have to get involved. So them under embargo. That means that somebody has smuggled.
We don't know. We just say alleged.
This is what we are saying. We don't want alleged bring propaganda from our own country.
True, man.
That's what me I try to say.
As we bigger that
Ian, me not understand what you're talking, Ian. Me explain what you're
Alright,
saying.
cool.
Me not.
Alright. Watch this now. Allege that an embargo country took $12 million from a campaign.
Yeah, but alleged nothing can come out of alleged when you say alleged. Alleged that mean you're not sure.
So speaking about it, maybe let me make a
Yeah,
difference.
but you can't say alleged to anything, you know.
Everything we're going to use true, we don't want.
You can't say alleged to anything and no man can sue you, not do you nothing at all.
You don't really want the American get involved because I allege them. You don't want Trump get involved because it's just alleged.
But we're not
Trump alleged saying no, how much
we hear that. We say we hear that. And I know if first we are here. That will people hear it, but we don't know.
Yeah, but I want if I hear it, you know. But we are saying, you can't use the traffic viewer. I mean, I'm back PMP, I mean, I'm back KLP.
That's why we have to say alleged. Allegedly.
Alright, so leave PMP out there. Say Jamaican opposition. The Jamaican opposition. Use the word Jamaican.
No.
Nah, man. You're not doing things, brother.
Ian, what you saying? Good night, everyone.
Jamaica night, man. Jamaica the country.
Okay, Jamaican.
Jamaica the country. Jamaica has nothing to do with the politics. Jamaica is a country and you have a political party them in the country. So one of the political party mess up on Jamaica.
Allege again, dog.
Listen, they take the money. Doing this alleged. PNP take the money because.
Alright, somebody say it.
I say PNP take because.
Them take it, I don't take it.
Yeah, they take it. And I hope Venezuela come for the whole 28 of them. Come for the 28 of them. I ain't putting up nothing.
Well on there. Let me hear what Punko says about it. Because Punko says something different. Where is the Punko?
No.
100 million. You might colonize it. Yeah.
Me not understand this embargo thing with Ian I say it because I mean it's not because a country under embargo that means that them now still trade with the country where impose embargo upon them. That still no means that they no use US dollar. Because Cuba use US dollar.
My man are juggling, you know. They juggle them there, you know.
Yeah.
When I song for punctures, can Jamaican send US to Venezuela?
What you mean? So what do you think Venezuela use and buy goods and buy things?
No man, I ask you, can we send US to them? That's what I ask you. We can send.
Yeah, if you had a business with them, of course.
Okay. So when they were supposed to get back the pay, when Trump said the oil refinery will have, we have to cut ties with Venezuela. Or would they pay them back?
When Trump said we will cut ties with them?
By the petrol over there, the oil company were about them, where they made up majority shares.
Trump?
I never Trump. I wasn't Trump.
And Bruce going to buy it back, you know?
I never Trump.
We take it back. We cut it back from
No, but my boss, me not understand. Ian, careful what you say, Ian. Don't give me some
Never did it.
Yeah?
Trump wasn't there.
Come on. We just call Trump America every time you call him. When America say we cut ties with the oil refinery with Venezuela, how do we pay back price?
America tell we that?
So we have to cut ties with them, you know. With the oil refinery, you know, just so we end up holding the whole like now, you know.
No, man. That's not correct.
Who we can find out? Venezuela.
They might talk about members of Venezuela.
Complicate your life. Please don't complicate your life.
It was a partnership, my boss. Venezuela never outright own nothing, brother.
Who have the most shares?
Them did have 49, and Jamaica did have most.
Jamaica, they are 51%.
Them did have 49.
And don't we have to cut guys, give them back the 49%.
No, but we bought it. We bought them.
We buy it back.
up. We never. That's what happened. We bought it up. We bought it back. Bought the shares.
Yes, pressure. It was a pressure. That we
You
had
are talking about? From who?
So explain the phone calls like you where you say explain it now.
No, me don't know him at that, but me
No, but
I explain something.
Explain what you are saying. Because you hear it since you know you
Squitty, one on a squitty. As a host, you feel caution Ian and say, when him come by your platform, which is a popular platform, him for having facts, if him it can all we must say is incorrect.
Yeah,
For
but
caution him first.
I say me no know, you know. That's why you say you come by and it like you know. Some more here find you. If he must say something wrong, correct him and say
Correct, exactly.
me not nothing to do with that because me no know. So if you know, you correct him.
Exactly.
So me could hear you know, it's not purpose.
And you give the full everything there. Concerning the oil and everything.
It wasn't better business who come out of business with Venezuela, right? And we the one own back the thing. Economy, we can remember, you know, we did in a problem financially, you know. Economy grow better, we say, all right, we have an opportunity to buy it back, we will buy it back. Just like with JPS, if we get the opportunity to buy back JPS, we're going to buy back JPS. At the same thing, right? So we're in a position where we have money can do business for our own. We don't need a partner for it for our own. It's a simple mathematics, you know. It wasn't nobody in the way that pressure with.
How did we pay them? That's what we are.
Jesus Christ.
The US to pay them in a? I'll pay them in a Jamaica. What will you pay them? That's what I'm asking. Remember to ask you.
Remember that US is the reserve currency for the world, you know. What other payments would they take payment?
Me don't know what I'm talking about, brother.
That's why I ask you because them are the
No more US dollar, brother.
Remember when the PNP had it, it was not turning a profit, you know, brother. You understand me? And they had to sell out 49% share of that company. You understand? When Bruce came into power, the economy started to improve and they bought back the shares that they originally sell to Venezuela.
Who did sell the airport? Bruce, come.
But
The airport is
already tell us they didn't trade in the US.
Who that?
Kus already tell you that. So don't get the life complicated.
Oh, you got an airport now?
And the brother Squitty, a PNP?
Now,
Oh, you come call him PMP. Man, no, PMP.
Hello, how is it, man? You know what I say when you talk.
Go on, talk now.
You don't know what I couldn't just explain. Just have to explain because what
Okay, hold on. Let me clear up this. You see, if you don't know the facts of the thing, brother, you don't explain it to the panel. And if you don't know, you understand about it, maybe you don't have the full understanding. So no explain
All
it.
right.
Who that one here too.
All right. Squitty.
If somebody
So
who
no,
know it, because facts to deal over here, so you know. Me don't know the facts.
You see-
So me never come.
It's just like sugar factory here in Jamaica. Even one time with the bus system, we privatize the bus system. We never have no money for run them things, right? So that's why I say the government sell them shares or sell the entity to them because they need money.
Which government?
The government,
Which government?
it no matter. The government of Jamaica, it no matter whether
No, but
Jamaica.
who owns the government? You have to have a government.
No, I'm saying over the years. Hold on a second. Over the years, right?
inspiration.
Over the years, when we have certain entity like Air Jamaica was not making a profit. You understand me? And airline business is one of the most unstable business, right? Very expensive business, right? And then we have mismanagement and thieving are going for years, right? So no money now come in. So the government now have to heavily subsidize Air Jamaica, which is not good business. So we have to sell it. So people don't understand, say, like with Petrojam, with sugar, with them thing there, we not have no money for running. You know, make sense, you borrow money if you go run a company. Because government not in a business, But because our island so small, our economy so small, right? The government of Jamaica, the largest employer in Jamaica. So them have a lot of things where them should have get rid of. Because we should have come out of sugar a long time. Long time we should have come out of sugar.
Yeah, but we're not talking about sugar. We want to talk about the oil thing there with Venezuela. Because we're not clear up that yet. We explain how that they go.
So, whenever Jamaica is doing business, a US currency we use. Unless them are trade with European Union, they use euro them time. Kind of makes sense. Just sell to Europe, you know, sell to Europe or buy from Europe, US dollar, you buy it in a euro.
Yeah, but I know that me I say, me I say the situation with them, what it caused Jamaica to buy back the thing, or you know, that's them sell.
Because we start get, no, Petrojam never make no money, We never have no money for upgrade the facilities and them thing there. The government never have no money. So we sell a large portion of the shares to the Venezuela and them. And that Bruce Golden now, the economy started better, so we have money now, we can buy it back. Right? Because that was in the clause, once the economy can do well, we can buy it back. But always have a buyback clause,
So when we buy it back, we pay Jamaica, we pay them with the US, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we pay them with US dollar.
I got to be asked if I US we pay them with.
Yeah, US
Right.
pay them with.
Yeah.
The embargo, remember, the embargo is between Venezuela and United States, and Cuba and United States, right? So if we are doing business with them, a US dollar, we're going to pay them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, good night, everybody. Good night. Son,
Good
now
night.
listen, to son, and not to take away nothing that you say, my brother. Trust me. But when you said it, I hear you said it, and one of the key words that I can't get with it, and that is the responsibility of whoever was administration was taking care of the thing, Mismanagement. How do we get around you having a business, mismanaging the business, and then have to sell it and make it seem as if, so, well, the business just wasn't making any money, so we sell it. Why we don't tackle the mismanagement of you mismanaging the business?
I think you probably are
Government should not be running private.
Are the airport point you refer to?
Yes, listen again.
You mean here Jamaica?
Yes, your argument, sir. What I am saying, and I'm not taking away nothing from you saying. What you say is correct. But what I want to beat and what I understand now, just sit there to the sweep on the rug and say, boy, we wasn't making any profit and it wasn't doing good. What about calling up the people who had it that was mismanaging the thing?
No, but you will start happening with Seems the Bruce Golden led administration and into the Andrew Owens led administration, we start seeing a more responsible type of leadership.
Thank you very much. That is what I want.
That's the major difference.
No. Wait, my brother.
Hold on. Let me read this. What was the Petro Carib oil deal? See? And that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but let me address him first now. You see, that is what I want to get to, so. I didn't want to just override if he said, boy, we never had a running good, so we had to sell it. No, it was mismanagement was the problem. And that's and under the previous administration, that is most of what our problem was. Mismanagement. You understand what I'm saying, sir?
Yes, I agree with that. That's the end of it, make no money.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay then. Okay.
Just to sell it, so. Why we never correct the management?
That is what I'm saying.
That's why my virgin I say, instead of jump and say we are selling it out because we don't make no money.
Because a bunch of idiots, which we all know who them was, cannot angle nothing successful and just screw up the whole thing. I guarantee you. And this is just something that all of us have said that we should ever bring back Jamaica in a existence, I believe and I know it will be one of the most successful airlines throughout the world. Presently. And nobody can tell me otherwise.
Me don't know about that, you know, because you have to have the route them, you know. In brother, airline business, they are very expensive. Remember, answer your question, no?
No, yeah, but wait, not necessarily if you have to have the route. They're not good there, sir. Just overall, if you bring it back in existence, forget the hard task, so we have to go to forget it. But once we get it, under this administration, this leadership, right, especially the brand that we have now, brand Jamaica, and everybody know Jamaica, and everybody coming here, I think it will make success.
Yeah, we believe, again, the airline business is a very volatile business, and the route them very expensive.
And airline business, Punkos operate on a very slim profit margin. You understand me? Because if the climate, if rainfall or anything, or there's a war out in that country, or there is any type of the least little change, affect the airline industry. And to be honest, government not have no
contraband too.
Government not have no business in the private sector affair. Government need to stick to government. If they want to give the permit or help give grants for the private sector people to come in and invest in these businesses, okay. But these things, the government not have no this.
No, my brother, you are right. That is why we lease it out now. You are right. That is why we lease it out now to people who is that's their profession, they can run it. But that's what I'm saying to you. If the idiot who did have it before did that think like that, then he wouldn't have to sell it. That's what I'm saying.
So, the Petro Carib thing.
It was the fancy of it. Yeah, man. Who want to put us volunteer to buy back? We are
going through it and make us get a full understanding.
Who are really going?
Now, I'm going to in 2005, Venezuela under President Hugo Chavez launched Petro Caribbean, a regional energy agreement to help Caribbean and Central America countries get oil more affordably. I'll run all them time. Jamaica joined Petro Caribbean that same year. The agreement allowed Jamaica to buy Venezuelan oil at market prices, but only pay a small portion upfront. The rest could be paid over 25 years at low interest as low as 1%. So it was not free oil deal, but it was very generous credit. I asked a question, did Jamaica pay in US dollars? Yes, partially in US dollars, but not all at once. Here's how the payment system works. Venezuela sold oil to Jamaica at world market price in US dollars. Jamaica paid a portion upfront, for example, 40 to 60% in US dollars. The remaining portion became a long-term loan. Jamaica owed Venezuela that money to be paid over 20 to 25 years at low interest. So the oil wasn't free. Jamaica still paid in US dollars, but with delayed and discounted payment. How Jamaica benefited? The deferred payment gave the Jamaican government extra cash flow, which is used for social program infrastructure and budget support. Jamaica also created a Petro Caribbean Development Fund, a government fund that invested the savings from the oil deal in the National Development Project. Between 2005 and 2015, Jamaica saved hundreds of millions of US dollars through this agreement. What eventually happened? By 2015, Venezuela economic collapsed due to falling oil prices, mismanagement, and US sanctions. Petro Caribbean shipment to Jamaica slowed down and eventually stopped. Jamaica still owed Venezuela a significant debt from the program, about US $3 billion at one point. In 2017, Jamaica bought back most of that debt at a major discount, reportedly payment about $1.5 billion, effectively clearing its obligation. So Jamaica didn't give back oil. It paid off its debt in cash, likely in US dollars, and in the Petro Caribbean arrangement.
Oh Jesus! And you know what? You know what that all boils down to? Come back to what I was saying. Good governance, good management. That's all it boils down to. The people them where that do all of the talking before the administration, which I want to say, none of them have any sense. I know what they was doing. It take this administration to get us back on track. Yes, sir. It take this administration to put things in order and could have bite back. And nobody not talking about that. And that is what me talking about. Good governance. That's all it takes.
Open.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because of the failure of the Venezuelan and mismanagement of them country and the sanction where them went under, you know. They needed money, you know.
Yes, but I agree with you. But we're not talking about them. We are talking about we.
Yeah, the same thing that reach we too.
Yeah? No, man. Our thing was, no, my brother, you're wrong, listen. Here you're wrong. And not to push you, but here where you're wrong. The people that we had was governing our country. None of them have any sense in regards of doing anything. That was the problem. And I would say it over and over again. It's plain to see. And within a couple of years, within what? A year or 2 year time, when this administration come in, we could have easily well go back. No. I mean, sad to say, but we catch them in our wrong places because they didn't need. But what we do, we step in and we buy back our share.
For half price.
Yes.
All right. For 150 billion.
All right.
So we get it at half price.
All right. So two things reach there. So God help you out. Although them find themselves in a bad luck, which me not praise, and good management. If we did have the bunch of idiots, then we never know whatever do you feel like we could have done with them now? Who would never do that?
I remember, and Asiaga did make the gas station there with them name Shell. Asiaga did never bring the refinery with them, you know.
But open.
Yes, sir.
Australia blacklisted not in 2017?
Yeah, not from us. But
no, not from us. But
yeah.
Dealing with the United States of America.
Yeah, that's what I just my brother. Sad to say, and not glorified, but sad to say them only find themselves in a corner where we moving at the right time.
So that was the argument that we were saying. If
we
have to get back with oil, we have to cut price because we were blacklisted. They were sanctioned. That's the reason why. And I like to we volunteer and say, all right then, we're going to give you this a little bit of money to your place. Because we owe you 100 billion open. Or we give you 1.5 billion fee. Take it or leave it. And them blacklisted, that's how them take it.
Yeah, there wasn't
need. Choice.
Yeah, no, that was, as me say, we now
but there wasn't sanction though, Ian.
No, they were under sanction.
Under sanction, not by we, but
not by we. But we had to put, we have to step up now because it was said that anybody will partner will do business with them.